Basically, like whenever I say scam, like when I first came to Stanford and I was talking to my roommates, Crystal and Ariel, both Roble residents right now, I remember saying like, oh, I just scammed this from something, or like I got scammed, and they thought it was like a really negative thing, like, oh my god, did like some scammer call you, like is there email going on, and like, so I'm just going to define scamming. So basically it's just like taking an advantage of an opportunity that provides itself to you. So, and that can be taken in many different aspects, but I'm also going to just like put that in context of like, there's a very fine line between stealing and scamming, okay? So stealing is when you like take something from a store without paying for it, right? But scamming, on the other hand, is like if you have a purse and you're at an event and there's a candy bar and you're like, shoot man, I need some candy for later. So you stuff your purse with all of the candy. Okay, so fine line. But anyway, so scamming is also defined by a few other topics. So those kind of two rules that define scamming are first like the intent of your scam, and then secondly like the status of like the people involved, like the scammer and the scammy. Okay, so first of all, you never want to be the scammy. Okay, but in terms of like intent, like your scam, you're always trying to like find those opportunities and give yourself the best resources, but you want to do it in a way that's like not malicious at all. You don't want to be like putting negative energy out there. So also just stating that. But in terms of like the status of the people, like you want to be scamming in like a similar status, so, or you could be scamming someone that's above you, like I can scam Stanford, but I'm not going to scam Goodwill, okay, like that's just not going to happen. But yeah, so that's just like my definition of scamming in the long run. But just in terms of like Stanford, like scamming is really defined by experience here in a number of ways, like met so many friends by that, also have had like so many memories and experiences, and I'm just going to share like a few of them with you, just give you some tips of the trade. But I just remember one of my very favorite scams. There's a lot, but basically a lot of them have to deal with food, and there's a lot of great ways to get free food on campus. Just hit me up. Like medical students actually have a running spreadsheet of where to find free food on campus pretty much every single day of the week. So that's also part of the scam though, is like getting that information for yourself, being an Insta sleuth, like love that. But anyway, so my roommates, they know that I love to scam, and so one of my roommates, she was a part of this organization called Splash, and Splash, you all should join, but anyways, they have free food at all of their meetings, and it's like usually pretty good food, and so they were like meeting for the admins, they were having In-N-Out that night, and so Ariel was like, Juju, like, they're having In-N-Out, like, you can just scam food and then leave, like, it's fine, like, well, we always have extra, and so I was like, oh, shoot, so I, like, ran over there, and I was like, In-N-Out, and then they, like, started talking, and I was like, oh, this is actually kind of cool. So then I actually, like, stayed for the meeting, and then I actually became an admin, and then Crystal and I directed a Splash, and it was just, like, a really, really cool opportunity. We actually, later, when we were on spring break, we went to Disneyland, and then we were like joining another Splash. So then we scammed a free plane ticket back to Stanford because we were like on Splash time. So like honestly, like scam after scam after scam, like it's just so great. But anyway, so that's just kind of like one of the stories I like to tell in terms of scamming. But basically, like the whole essence of scamming is not only to like elevate yourself, but also find those resources out there, and I think that that's what's really made my Stanford experience so great so far. I'm a junior, so we'll see how things go senior year. But anyways, it's like finding those opportunities and resources that maybe you had like overlooked before, and kind of like getting more into them, whether it's like free food or getting that free t-shirt at events like real Roble. Exactly. And I think it kind of just teaches you as a person to like be more spontaneous, try different things, find different outlets. I know it's also taught me to like not take things so personally, so it's a scammer mentality, like you scam things, like you believe in karma, like sometimes when you get scammed you're like, shoot, I hate being scammy, but I also appreciate the scam. So I think that's just changed my mentality. mentality. And I hope all of you can learn to be a scammer in your life. You can ask me about my favorite scams. So thank you all, and enjoy the ice cream. Scam that.